Well, boys, we are back in an unnameable garage where a unnameable car was built. And 3 weeks ago, I got my S197 running full bolt-on Gen 3 bottom end. And unfortunately, I took it out one night and got gapped. And as things escalate, we are already boosting it because I can't. The NA lifestyle is not for me. But yeah, I'm finally putting on a boost setup that I've kind of always wanted on this car. Since I got it, because I didn't want to go full race car when I got it, and I ended up going full race car, regretted it, going back NA, and now we're going to a boost setup that I've always wanted, and that's a Paxton Novi 2200. So in today's video, we're going to be putting a Paxton on my 2013 S197, so lock in, stay tuned. It's going to be a good one, guys. And by me, I mean Brandon. I'm retiring from working on cars. I built this thing in like 2 weeks and then continued working on cars and cars and cars and cars. And I've been working on cars until midnight for like the past 3 months. And I'm so tired. So Brandon's actually doing 95% of the work for me because of things. We're going to make a whole video on that. If you know Brandon 3-valve, you probably know what happened. But we're going to go ahead. He's taken all the coolant lines and everything off of this thing. This thing has a lot of stuff already pre-removed from it, to be honest with you, from the turbo setup. So like the front bumper comes off in like 5 seconds and like has nothing there. I don't have an AC compressor still. That's going to end up going back on the car. Just don't know when. But we got a few things we got to relocate. I'm swapping from the ported 18 intake manifold back to a Boss 32. Because I don't care about being fast. I just wanted to look cool, sound cool, and I think the Boss just looks way cooler. I know these have more low-end torque. I really do not care. I have a fresh tune coming from Lund Racing. Right now, they're working on one. I have a bunch of stuff coming. I'm going to be pretty much going over everything on the car because I was kind of hidden about it being when it was NA. And so, yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. But in it for one race, and I only won against the Gen 2. Also, Gen 2s are slow. Also, your 10R80s really aren't that fast. I kept up pretty well with the 10R being on 93 with a manual and a passenger and full weight. He was gutted. I don't really get that. But anyways, yeah, he was dragging exhaust. Anyways, we're going to put a Paxton on this thing. Let me stop talking. Let me show you the unit. Low-key at this point, we need Publix to sponsor us. The sushi slaps. Their subs slap. Thank God to this Florida man for introducing me.
Popcorn chicken too?
Publix. Sponsor 252 squad. We need it. Well, I'll put a banner across the front of the windshield. Fig Newton Talladega Night style.
Publix wrap.
Publix wrap. I'll public wrap the new race car, the one that's replacing this car. Well, here we go. So we have the Novi 2200 head unit. Currently is on a 3.8 pulley. We got the pretty much standard kit. We do have the Max Race Max Flow blow-off valve here, so that thing's gonna go whooshy whooshy. Brandon has been going ham, aka like 30 minutes in, you can have this car disassembled because race car. So he's getting the coolant line stuff, doing all the coolant stuff, which luckily I traded my turbo kit for this. So a lot of the coolant lines have already been modified and everything like that. So we don't have to actually really worry about that. We just got to install them as well as the head unit and all that stuff like that. But yeah, I actually have a really nice BL Fab, like coolant catch can reservoir that I was going to put over there when I was twins. And I think I'm going to put that in, but just not at this time because I have to get like the Motion Raceworks breather tubes and all that stuff. I have a set of GT500 valve cover gaskets that'll go on eventually and a whole bunch of stuff for this motor. But I don't think I should do that. That's not a hammer. Rip. Choo-choo. Oh no, let y'all know. I did just read that. All right, well, he's got, I guess, majority of the coolant. We got a, I guess, time lapse going over here. I guess we're getting ready to go ahead and do the bracketry system, which is already put together. Like I said, trading kit. So I guess we're gonna figure out how that bolts to the engine block there. And yeah, dude, that thing looks so good on video. You can see it steaming. All right, so we were getting ready to put the drive system on, but I haven't put my AC compressor on, and that's going to be a pain to put on afterwards. So we're going to resume back tomorrow with doing that, but for the time being, we're going to go ahead and get the cold side on. So Brandon's organizing the bolts to go through what should be a crash member, but we don't got that. Don't worry about that. For the intercooler here, and then I'm going to try to get the cold side that would go to the throttle body there because I don't think there's really anything on that side that's going to be in the way. Maybe the radiator eventually, but who knows? We're just going to work through it as we go. The instructions are helping, but for the setup that I have, they're really not helping that well because so much has been done. Like, I don't even have a PCM over there. So the bracket that was supposed to go there isn't there. Whole lot of stuff. Brandon's...
I'm wet and cold.
It's so cold. It's like 12 degrees right now. Well, boys, I don't think Brandon's been on time lapse, which means we just missed a lot of content. But we got a lot of stuff put on. Let me show you right fast. So we got the head unit and the bracket all put up. I had to go to the auto parts store, get a new belt. Got a 103-inch belt, I think is what it was. Got it set up there. We got it in the third hole on the bracket there. Everything seems to be tight. We're on a 3/8 pulley, so the standard pulley for the Paxton kit. We're starting to run the intercooler piping. The only problem is my PCM relocation from when I was twinned. It's kind of in the way, but that leaves some space in this area. So, yeah, Tyler's working on that. And, yeah, my back hurts and my body hurts.
Do not go in that bathroom. Oh, shoot.
Alrighty, boys, so we're back working on the Paxton. Brandon actually did a bunch of work. He got majority of the cooling system set up here and started running the charge piping.
Did I?
Yeah, we had to redo it all. But anyways, we just got done filling up the Paxton head unit setup on it, and we got to clear some room and everything. My PCM relocation bracket is really fighting us on this setup. I have a slim fan setup coming for this thing that's going to be custom made. I'll put the guy's Instagram right here and his Facebook. That way, if you need one of these slim fans, I definitely recommend it. But I'm going to get mine eventually, probably within the next few
It
weeks.
should work for 3-valve guys. Remember that, too.
Yeah, 3-valve guys, this can also work for you. But we're currently waiting to check the dipstick level on the Paxton, just letting the oil soak down into it and everything there. But we just have to run literally the charge piping. And then we should be good. Well, as you can probably see by it being dark, it has been hours, and I mean hours of struggling. That PCM relocation bracket really kicked our butts trying to run the cold side piping. Luckily,
15 times.
we pulled it out and trimmed it so many times. It's dark out now, but we got it in, and we got the cold side piping all put in. Everything was pre-assembled, so it's kind of hard to show on video how it all goes together, but we got it in there. We got one more thing to put on it that is really sick, but we've already got the tune flashed on. We've got a little bit of coolant in it, and we got the Paxton filled up with oil, so that means it's almost time to go ahead and start it. But this is the part I was talking about that's really sick. We got a blower guard from Turbo Guard that does say 252 squad on it, which that's going to go right there, of course. And it's going to look sick on this thing. So, yeah. All right, PCM's flashed. 252 squad is on the Paxton. Good luck. Brandon still got the keys. We're getting ready to hit the first initial fire up on this thing, which I'm very nervous because most of this was put together by Brandon and then finished up by me and Tyler here. So we're going to go ahead and hit the key, see what she sounds like. Hopefully it goes ying, 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 and does all the good coil noises, and I won't have severe depression going home tonight. But I am very excited. I've wanted a Paxton on this car for a freaking long time. Honestly, I wanted a Paxton before the twins, but the twins were cheaper at the time. Then I went full race car, and then it ended up being way more expensive. And now it's really biting me in the butt with that PCM relocation bracket. But yeah, I mean, it does look kind of cool not having anything right there, but it also kind of looks empty in the bay on both sides now. But
Cleaner.
is it cleaner?
Kind of. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know at this point. We're going to hit the key. Make sure it's out of gear.
Did we make sure everything's plugged in?
Yeah, watch your fingers.
Battery died.
Battery's dead. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Instantly just hear like, alrighty, so we got the cooling system and everything bled. Right now we're getting ready to take it for a quick little test drive. I do have a base map from London. It allows me to drive it around a little bit, but I'm not gonna get above like 10% throttle, just enough to hear the whooshy whooshy. We got Tyler here to film. It's very cold outside, but I'm excited for this. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Knock on steering wheel. Hopefully not. It sounds insane. It sounds like a ball. You're going. So we have finally got the Paxton installed on the S197 here, and I've given it just a few miles to break everything in, make sure everything is going to be running great. And now it is time for tuning. We got Brandon and me going to be tuning this thing, and it's going to be insane. We're on a street tire 315 Turo AZ 850, I think, in the back. That's probably not going to hook whatsoever. As you can see, it's frosted over. It's freezing cold out here today. Let's get a quick little cold start here. Car is surprisingly very quiet. I have high flow cats, resonators, and mufflers back here, but it just means that the blower is insanely loud. God, this is so much louder up here than it is back there. Driving on the highway sounds insane. Boys, we're data logging. We got this goofball here, my other S197, because he's still dealing with legal issues and no longer has a car. So he's renting my auto 6R80 car.
I have 20 bucks for you.
Is 20 bucks for me? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. So I just got done doing all the basic stuff, the revs, the driving at 2500, all the stuff that's really kind of boring to see. Brandon's probably going to get the more interesting content, but man, this thing sounds absolutely insane on this Paxton setup. Like, I'm just driving it right now. And it's like you just hear it whooshing, but like, let me see if I can hit a so crazy sound. Dude, I'm genuinely kind of more in love with this setup than the Twins simply off noise alone. It sounds like a jet engine the entire time you're driving. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this data log sent off to Lund. We're gonna see how that does. They're probably gonna send back a bunch more. We're gonna probably get some watt pulls here hopefully shortly, but there might be a lot more idle rev logs. I know that was kind of how it was on the Twins, but I don't know. This kit might be easier because it's a lot less custom, but we're gonna see. I'll hit you back in a second. So I sent the tune off earlier this morning to Lund. They said that initial tune was looking good, so they gave me the go-ahead to do a 3,000 to 5,000 RPM wide open throttle pull in either third or fourth gear, which is kind of sketchy because it's about 35 degrees outside and I am on a street tire in the back, which means it's probably not gonna hook. But we're gonna send it and see. I got a GoPro. I'm gonna put it in the inside to get my initial reaction because I have not even, I don't think, gotten into boost in the slightest with this thing. So I feel like the blow-off valve is gonna be crazy, as well as we're going to see some pull out of this thing finally. I know it's not going to be a lot because these Century cars make boost linear to RPM. So the higher in the RPM you get, the higher the boost is going to go. So at 5,000 RPM in a car that revs to 8,000, it's not going to be as high as it could be. But I haven't felt a boosted Coyote in probably 6 months. So it's going to feel wild. I am very excited to feel this thing boosted again. NA felt fast, so I know boost is going to feel insane. So let me go ahead and get this thing warmed up, go grab some lunch, and make some more hits. The car was acting really funky. I will not lie. It is acting weird for some reason. And sending the logs back and forth to Lund, I have found out that the car is pulling a crazy amount of timing due to some spark knock issues or some false knock issues. I'm pretty sure it's actually having to do with the intercooler piping. That ECU relocation bracket that I have down there makes the ECU tight against the piping, and that's causing, I'm pretty sure the piping is hitting the radiator fan. And to solve that, I have a new fan coming from BS Enterprises. It is a slim fan setup, a big single 16-inch ball fan going on this car, which will be in the next video, guys. So I hate to blue ball you, but we're not going to get any good runs in this video of putting this Paxton on and tuning in all that stuff because the car's just having so many issues. It's currently freezing here in North Carolina right now. We're down to like in the 20s and snow for like the last 2 weekends. So I can't even really get any runs in anyways. The car spins way too badly. But in the next video, we're going to go ahead and address this false knock issue, hopefully get it fixed with a new slim fan, and then we'll get some really nasty pulls in this thing. And it's getting really ready for pits in a few months, and I am very hyped about that. So yeah, guys, make sure to tap into that like button, click that subscribe button if you want to see more of this Gen 3 bottom end Paxton S197 Mustang, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video. Sorry to blue ball you again, but in the next video we'll have this thing ripping. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out, and I will see you in the next video.
The current situation that's going on right now. Oh,
That was your concrete.
nah, it's okay. Felt like I rent the place. Garage setup. Got the roll cage. We got chicken wings from Publix. Please sponsor us, Publix. Their food is so good. Oh, I love shopping. As you can see, it's just H-pipe dump. But we got Texas Pete long tubes. We got the over the axles with factory resonators and some Forza quad tips. Corsa knockoff basically, but we'll show y'all, get time lapse in, and we're gonna get this thing knocked out. Factory H pipe, there's nothing back here. You can see the relocation brackets, but here's the Forces. Oh crap, and all that.